Welcome to Robot Retro Spaces. I don't usually do unboxings, but this is a particularly interesting one, and one that I've been looking forward to. This is the Popy Space 99 Eagle. So let's get into it. Whenever I buy anything from Popy, I always check my Green Arrow reference book just to make sure that it is actually in there. So this particular one is PB21, and here it is, right in the top corner here. All this says is Space Eagle, and then this just talks about where it's from. Space 1999, a British show in the 60s, released in 1978. So I'm always quite glad when I find these items in this book, because I know that it's 100% real. If you are looking at collecting Popy or Japanese stuff, these Japanese reference books are pretty impressive. Check out my other video. I'll put a link in the explanation to my other video that covers these books. Alright, so here we go. Here's the toy itself. The box itself it's released in 1978, so the box is clearly showing some signs of wear, but you know what, if it didn't have wear, I'd be incredibly suspicious. So I'm pretty happy. So here's the front of the box, the side, the back of the box with the usual explanations around the functions and the actions, the push-out tab for proof of purchase, and I looked this up. It's like a bio about him. I can only assume he's the inventor, but I'm not sure. Here's the box. Here's the ends. So nothing particularly special about the ends of the boxes. One of the things I like most about the Japanese toys, Popy toys, is the packaging. I really like the polystyrene and how the polystyrene keeps the toy safe. We have our usual bits of paperwork here, which I'll show you in a minute. But let's get into the toy. So we'll take the top off, and there we have it, as you would expect. Fantastic detail, lovely chrome engines. I'll take them out here. Just going to flip them out. Got a cargo container so that it can transport cargo, and the missiles, and two people. Can you see that? Can you see the two figures? That's unbelievable. This is why I love Japanese stuff, the attention to detail. So this is the paperwork. We've got the instructions and the little pamphlet with all the other toys, as you would expect. It comes with Popy related toys and also a lot of other brands. So what is this supposed to do? So first of all, you can lift up the top to reveal the two pilots on the inside. The whole front cockpit comes off, or fires off like a missile when you push the button. Two missiles loaded in the two side pods as well. Push button and they come off. The cargo area opens to the side, allows you to put two minifigures in, which is quite impressive actually. Did not expect that. And then on the cargo area there's also a windable hook, which once again did not expect that. And then you can also, I think because you can, take the front off, and because the front and the back comes off, they gave you this little plastic, little almost like mini cargo hold that you can clip the whole thing onto. And you can also just skip the middle bit and just connect the cockpit straight to the engine. So they're thinking about everything you can possibly do to have fun with the items that are included in the kit. Alright, so let's have a good up-close review. So, starting off with the cockpit. Off it comes. Here we go. So, it's a little bit yellowed. I think it's one of the few plastic pieces on the toy, so that's why it's a bit yellowed. And if you open the top here, which you can see the two pilots on the inside, which I think is quite amazing really. On the underside, for the wheel, steel die cast roller, just top market quality. The engines, chrome, excellent, beautiful. Once again, another roller, another steel roller on the underside. And then we get to the main body of the toy. So we've got the two missiles at the front. Then we've got the cargo hold at the side. It might be a bit difficult to see, but hopefully you can see the two seats in there, but it is a bit difficult to see. It does have the windows at the top, which is really good touch, and the two figures in here, you can just, there's one of them there, they go in here, which I think is quite a nice touch. Nice chrome plastic on the top for the detail, and then also chrome for the thrusters at the bottom and steel bearings, or well, wheels. And there is the hook, so let's give it a wind. Let's see if we can do this. There we go, up it goes. Excellent play feature. As they say, very toyetic. And you can close that up like that. Amazing. So then, before we put the whole thing together, you've got the alternative mode, which is this. This is into this. I'm not going to put it all the way in because it does feel a bit fragile, this. So that's into that, like so. You can open that up, but it's probably the last time I'm ever going to do this because you can't quite see it. It's quite difficult to see, but there's only like little plastic notches that hold the whole thing in, and I suspect they will come off with very little play. Then you can put this together like that to make a very mini little toy, and then you can put the whole thing together. So, engines at the back, cockpit at the front. There we go. An excellent, as you would expect, Popy toy. Well, thanks for watching. Any questions, just pop them in the comments. This is definitely a highlight figure for me. Thanks, bye.